Good health requires a healthy lifestyle and a healthy diet. Yet, in many countries, people's diet consists mainly of starchy food such as tubers or polished cereals such as rice or wheat. Without sufficient pulses, fruit and vegetables, people lack the necessary proteins, vitamins and minerals to boost their immune system to protect them against all kinds of diseases. In urban areas, the consumption of highly processed food, which is rich in sugar, salt and fat, has increased the risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes and other diseases. Across the world, people have come to rely too much on modern medicine to cure common ailments. Every year at pharmacies, millions of tablets are sold, including painkillers, antibiotics and medicines to treat fever. But in rural villages, these may not be readily available or one cannot always be sure of their quality. For some families, buying medicines can be expensive. In this video, we will see how establishing health and nutrition gardens with schools, clinics and women groups helps to increase the awareness about healthy food. Many common plants and herbs have medicinal properties. Some quantities of herbs and spices in your food add nutrients, strengthen the immune system, and can help control blood sugar and cholesterol. Spices also have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. In other words, they can help to keep you healthy. To learn about plants that have medicinal properties, you need to identify local experts, such as knowledgeable elder women or traditional healers. In India, Ayurveda is a traditional medical system that dates back over 3,000 years. It emphasizes prevention rather than cure and gives attention to the overall well-being of the person. Ayurvedic medicine is taught at universities and Ayurvedic doctors are highly respected by society. Let's listen to a traditional Ayurvedic doctor in Bihar. Why we need to teach our children about the medicinal plants.
स्कूल के बच्चों को सिखाने में बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है.
It is great to teach school children, so knowledge will be passed down from my generation to the next. Children will plant medicinal plants in their homes and advise other children as well. Whenever needed, they can use these plants themselves and also suggest their use to others.
Our children, the new generation, cannot always understand everything when we try to explain it at home. That's why we plant medicinal plants in schools and teach them about their uses.
You can invite a herbal doctor to help establish a health and nutrition garden at your local school. Discuss with school authorities, teachers and local herbal doctors which plants to grow in the health and nutrition garden. You don't need a lot of space. Identify a suitable location where people can readily see and visit the garden, such as near the entrance of your school. Give each plant a name tag with a short description about its use. At the KDM Public School in Pathrahi village, every week a different group of students visit the garden in the presence of a herbal doctor to learn about how the plants help keep people healthy. One of the plants with purple leaves has attracted the special attention of the children.
आज मैं आपको एक इंसिडेंट बताने वाली हूँ जो कि हमारे क्लास में हुआ था.
One day, a student from our class got hurt and she was bleeding a lot. As we had this plant in our school, we crushed it and applied it to the injured area. We saw that the bleeding stopped. This plant is really helpful. I also took a cutting of it to my home and planted it there for emergencies.
Besides common medicinal plants, you can also grow local vegetables and fruit trees in the schoolyard and on every piece of available land, in case the garden is too small. Local leafy vegetables can be harvested many times, so they are ideal to enrich school meals. To further raise awareness, invite parents to special events or during Parents' Days to visit the garden and encourage them to also diversify their home gardens with medicinal and nutritious plants. Teach the children to look after and water the plants regularly. You can also encourage interested women to establish a nursery for medicinal plants where people can come and buy them.
हम नर्सरी तैयार किए हुए हैं जैसे कि कल्पनाथ.
We have prepared a nursery with plants like Kalpanath, Holy Basil and others. Some plants can be propagated through cuttings. After preparing our nursery, we plant these in the community and also in schools where we educate children about their benefits. Then they go home and plant them as well.
Besides schools, you can also work with women's groups to promote health and nutrition gardens. With the help of a local NGO, a group of 30 women from 5 villages around Bholapur received training from a herbal doctor and decided to promote herbal medicine and healthy food among their communities. You can use every piece of land around your house to grow useful trees, herbs, spices and vegetables.
If someone doesn't have a particular plant, they come and get it from our garden and we explain how to use it. We have also planted vegetables alongside, which helps to save money. We now get our nutrition directly from our own garden. Compared to before, people fall sick much less now, as both health and nutrition has improved.
You can also experiment with farmer field schools to diversify your farm with traditional pulses, vegetables and herbs. A diverse diet is the basis of good health.
We also keep seeds of turmeric, ginger and spinach. And if we don't have any, we get it from other women. Everything is grown on our own land. For better health and nutrition, we cultivate green vegetables and consume them, reducing our reliance on modern medicines. If we have surplus produce, we sell it in the market.
Save and exchange seed of traditional crops with fellow farmers.
Before, I used to go to the market to sell seeds and vegetables. But now, people from the market come to me to buy them. I distribute seeds to all the women, providing them with amaranth, goosefoot, spinach and reach guard seeds upon request.
Of course, at all times you should grow food without using agrochemicals, which are harmful to people and the environment. You can easily make your own biofertilizer and vermicompost to grow healthy, vigorous crops.
Since becoming a member of the association, we started saving our own seeds. Seeds bought from outside require chemical fertilizers, increasing expenses. However, since we began to keep our own seeds and participate in the Farmer Field School, we have been making organic fertilizers, which has kept us healthy. Our families remain healthy, reducing the need for medicines.
Another great way to promote natural health is to work with clinics. In the courtyard or any open space, you can establish a nutrition and health garden. Invite a herbal doctor to train personnel from the clinic in the role and use of medicinal plants. Having it laid out as a garden with signboards invites patients to visit it and learn about the plants.
हॉस्पिटल में इसीलिए हम लोग लगवाते हैं कि
We plant these in hospitals because people from many different places visit the hospital. When they see these plants there, they get inspired and plant them at home. Since we can't personally reach every home, we spread awareness this way.
When Dr. Ranjita's primary health care center decided to establish a unit specialized in herbal medicine, soon its medical personnel became confident to prescribe plants to treat certain illnesses.
इसी में बहुत सारे different medicinal plants लगा के रखा है हमने और उसके means
We have planted many different medicinal plants. Our staff are excited that we can prescribe more Ayurvedic treatments because specialists have come here and shared their knowledge with us. We tell the patients about the essential things like leaves and roots from which we make medicines and give them to the patients. We also take patients to the garden and tell them that if they use these plants, it will help them.
So, what have we learned? To live a healthy life, you need to have a diverse diet of fresh food, including herbs, fruits and vegetables. You can easily treat many common diseases by using medicinal plants. Learn from herbal doctors or people with traditional knowledge. Invite these knowledgeable people to help establish health and nutrition gardens at your local school. Herbal doctors can train teachers, students, and parents. Also involve herbal doctors to train women who are interested to establish health and nutrition gardens and further promote it in their communities. When clinics open up to embrace herbal medicine and promote healthy diets, we are again a step closer to building a healthy society where diseases are kept at bay in a natural way. Having seen these great examples, why not consider also trying this out in your own community?
कि पहले महिला बच्चा और
Earlier, women, children and the elderly used to fall sick frequently. They were unaware of health and nutrition. Now we educate and raise awareness among women through group meetings. Everyone is now growing their own health and nutrition gardens.